Welcome to Duchenne Diaries, episode number 25. As you can tell by the description and the video name of this particular video, number 25, I decided to change up how I'm doing my titles. Instead of having Duchenne Diaries with the number followed by the subtitle, I'm doing the subtitle first and then Duchenne Diaries followed by the number. I thought that maybe that would help me show up in the searches more often. Like, for example, today's is NFL review. So I figured if somebody types in NFL, then my channel might show up. So I'll be more likely to get views, subscriptions, likes, shares, whatever. So yeah, you probably saw in the description I have what I'm going to talk about today. Cam to Panthers, Odell to Rams, Dolphins beat Ravens, Wilson and Rodgers return, Gregory injury on my fantasy team. So I guess I'm going to do it in reverse order. So my fantasy team ended up losing last week, as I said, by like 2 points. But then last night I had the Ravens defense and Justin Tucker, the kicker. Well, Justin Tucker made a field goal, made some extra points, but he missed a field goal. So he only got me 4 points total. And then the Ravens defense, which is really surprising, also got me 4 points. So I only got 8 points between 2 players. I was supposed to have a lot more than that. The defense was projected to have 6.5, I think, and Tucker was supposed to have like 8. So yeah, I'm not looking too good on this week's fantasy matchup, and I'm 4-5 right now, so I'd really like to win. So then the next thing we got Gregory injury, that is Randy Gregory, on the Cowboys. Apparently he suffered an ankle injury. I believe it was an ankle injury in practice. He was just put on IR. So he'll miss at least 3 games. And from what people said, he's like one of the main guys that makes the Cowboys defense go, what makes them play well, better than they have in the past few years. And the next topic I have is Wilson and Rodgers' return. That is obviously Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. It's pretty well documented that Aaron Rodgers has missed time because of a positive COVID test and not being vaccinated. I'm not going to get into if he should be vaccinated or not. That's not for me to say. But they say that if he should be ready to go on Saturday, and the Packers are so worried about how bad their backup quarterback is that they just drafted last year that all their fans, the players, and somebody even made the joke that even the backup quarterback doesn't want to start. They all want Aaron Rodgers to be starting. Jordan Love, that's what his name is. I can't even remember his name. That's pretty bad. And then the next one I have is Dolphins beat the Ravens, which I talked about a little bit for my fantasy team. It was at 22-10. They're making a big deal before the game about how Lamar Jackson has the record now for most 100-yard games by a quarterback at 12. He moved ahead of Michael Vick, who has 11. And then there's however many have less than that. And so he got that. He had that 100-yard game streak. They ended that. And they're talking about Lamar Jackson getting it. Well, not only did he not get it, but the Ravens as a team didn't even rush for 100 yards. So I'm not really sure. Either they played down to the Dolphins, or the Dolphins played up to them. Maybe the Dolphins had nothing to lose because they were 2-7 at the time. Now they're 3-7. So yeah, I'm not really sure what happened with that one. It's kind of like the Bills last week. But anyway, so that's, I don't really have a lot more to say about that. And we have Odell to the Rams, which a lot of people think that's good. A lot of people don't think that's good because Cooper Kupp is going to get most of the targets. So I don't know. He's worried about the ball not being thrown to him because if it's getting thrown to somebody like Jarvis Landry or the running back, what does he think is going to happen with the Rams? It might be even worse. They're going to be using him as a decoy to get Cooper Kupp open, probably. So yeah, I don't think that made much sense. I think it needed to be a team that didn't have a number one receiver, like a team like the Patriots or somebody like that. Maybe like you could even argue like the Broncos. And now with what just happened with Henry Ruggs, the Raiders could use a receiver. I did like the idea of going to play with Tom Brady because I know they've talked about playing with each other in the past, but that obviously didn't happen. But I also didn't think that the Rams had enough salary cap to sign him, so they must have done some bonus. So yeah, so that's all I have on that. And then finally Cam to the Panthers. So the Panthers re-signed Cam Newton 2 years or so after they shouldn't have got rid of him in the first place. I never thought that that was good, the way that they just kind of threw him under the bus, even though he was injured. But hopefully he gets a chance to prove them wrong. I honestly didn't think he was going to be released by the Patriots. I thought he would just be the backup and stay along to help Mac Jones, but it makes sense to somebody like Cam Newton, a former MVP, and has played in the Super Bowl. It's not going to want to be a backup. So I guess that makes sense in the end. I would have rather he'd been on the Patriots as the backup, just like I'd rather they had Odell. But that's what happened. Well, with that being said, this is the end of episode number 25. I already at 25 episodes. That's pretty cool. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I also heard somebody say today to click on the bell so you get a reminder for my show, if you would like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.